Hello Aries, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your person on your mind reading and their current feelings towards you. And everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course, all of that is in the description box below for you. While we get your cards ready, I do want to let you know that I have a special going for you. It is a person on your mind recorded video reading for $22.22. And everything that you need to know about how to schedule that or what's covered in the reading, all of that is posted on the community page for you, or my email's in the description box below. All right, Aries, we're taking a look at the person on your mind and their current feelings towards you. We have the Four of Wands and the Knight of Cups. You know, Aries, I'm getting a couple different things from this here. The Knight of Cups can be a dreamer or a visionary. I definitely feel that there is somebody here who is still holding on to a dream or vision of you together in a different space, in a different time where things are good. It definitely feels like there's a very kind of like dreamy kind of an energy here, fantasy type of an energy here with this Knight of Cups energy and the Four of Wands. For some of you, they could be dreaming of a reunion here. With the Knight of Cups as well, I do feel like there could be something that this person is wanting to come forward and express to you, but there could be some hesitation in doing so. So let's take a look. You know, with that energy and having such a dreamy quality to it, Aries, it could be that this person does kind of like fantasize about that, but there's something about it that doesn't feel realistic or possible to this person, and that could be where that hesitation comes in. So maybe it's something that they like to think about or daydream about, but they don't actually feel like it's something that they can obtain. Their feelings, we have the Fool card here. Yeah, so like I said, I feel like somebody could still be hoping for or desiring some kind of new start or new beginning between the two of you. But there's also a little bit of a, like where this person could feel a little foolish or a little naive in that. So it's like, yeah, I want that, but is that realistic? There's something here too. The Fool can talk about, you know, taking risks. There could be something about expressing their feelings towards you that does feel a little risky for this person. They have the Emperor. You know, with the Emperor coming up, it's really feeling like that is about control for this person. And what I mean by that is they could feel like certain things are out of their hands, like they don't have control in a situation. So even though they are thinking about some kind of new beginning or desiring a new beginning, they're hesitant to actually come forward and express that because there's a part of them that doesn't feel like that is realistic, that feels like, you know, that's a little foolish or naive to think that that can actually happen. And that the Emperor energy here feeling like, you know, it's out of their hands. Like, even if I wanted this or wanted to express something, it's not up to me, it's up to Aries. You know, that's kind of how it's coming through here. Somebody definitely feeling a lack of control in this situation. We have the Chariot. So 3 cards, 3 majors. That, that can also represent this person feeling like they are desiring some kind of either forward movement or some kind of direction when it comes to this connection, okay? Now, the Chariot as feelings as well could be like feeling determined, feeling motivated. I see the Eight of Wands here at the bottom of the deck with the Two of Wands. The Eight of Wands can also be a card that talks about direction and precision. And with this Two of Wands energy, it's like, okay, well, where are we going to go from here? What's going to happen next? And I feel like that is, someone's like, even if I reached out, it's all up to Aries, they can't see where something would go moving forward. To me, that tells me, Aries, that this person feels like they don't know where you're at with things or how you would receive them, how you would respond. And I definitely think with all these majors here that this is having a pretty significant impact on this person. So what this person feels the challenge is, we have the Six of Swords. This person could feel like you are wanting to prioritize or trying to protect your peace. So they could feel like this has been very difficult from you or for you here, Aries, and that maybe you are starting to move on, starting to detach, that maybe your biggest priority has to be kind of protecting your heart, protecting your peace. That's how they're viewing you here. And that could be why this person feels like, okay, well, even if I want this and even if I move towards Aries, ultimately it's going to be up to Aries. And I don't know that Aries they've already started to move in a different direction, with Aries focused on protecting their heart, protecting their peace. I don't know that they're going to be open to this. What will their next actions be towards Aries? You see the Death card. I want to actually clarify that Death card too. We're going to use a different deck to do that though. Another major though, we have the Three of Swords. So I'm going to be honest with you, Aries. To me, this feels like, that Death energy as next actions, it can just be them moving into a space of just accepting what is. Trying to accept that something is over, trying to process and deal with those emotions, trying to allow themselves to sit in that. The Three of Swords, I do feel like they feel very hurt, heartbroken and disappointed about the way that things are between the two of you, but I don't see a lot of action taking place here. And like I said, I definitely feel like this is having a major impact on them. You guys have the Fool, the Emperor, the Chariot, the Death card. That's a lot of majors for, such a small spread here. And I see the Tower at the bottom of the deck here with this Ten of Swords. I do feel like with the Tower, I do feel like there's this acknowledgement from this person that the way that things were between the two of you, whether it's something about the dynamic or the old structure, like the way that it was, wasn't working, right? And I feel like there is this recognition that certain things needed to fall away, that maybe this Tower needed to happen between the two of you in order to allow those to kind of fall away here. But now I definitely feel like this person feels like, maybe so much has happened to get to that point that you may not be willing to kind of look back, that you may be starting to move in a different direction. You may be starting to move on here. You may be prioritizing your heart, your peace. So even though I do feel like this person does, think about reconnecting with you, and they still kind of fantasize about that and they hold on to that vision, they don't actually feel like it's realistic. And even though there's a part of them that wants to kind of take a chance, they feel like they're just kind of kidding themselves here. And I'm also drawn to, that the Emperor is your energy, Aries. So to me, it just says, I feel like this person does really know you. I feel like they have a good understanding of you, and they could feel like you have taken back, because when you show up as yourself here in a reading, it says that you're in a position of power, and this person definitely views you that way. They view you as like the ball would be in your court, or that maybe you have taken your power back in a situation. Okay, like you're kind of like standing on business here. So I don't see a lot of action from this person at this time, okay? But I do feel like they're trying to move into a space of acceptance. They still think about this. They still want this. They just don't feel like it's something that is realistic at this time. So the signs I'm seeing for you, I see Aquarius, Aries. I see Cancer, Scorpio, Libra. Those are the signs I'm seeing, but it could be any. It is a general reading. I also feel all the fixed signs: Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. Okay. It is a general reading though, so even if I did not mention a specific sign, the reading can still resonate for you. But that is what I have for you. I do hope that this helps. If it resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, that's okay. Just check out your other sign placements. Everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, all of that is in the description box below for you. If you are interested in this special, there's a post on the community page about it, or my email's in the description box below. But if this is where we part, thank you so much for being here with me, and I will see you next time.